Hey YouTube, it's me. Hard to believe, isn't it? Because I don't have hair and makeup on. This is me in all my glory. Sorry that I did not post yesterday. I'm sure you can tell by the way that I am dressed and my hair and everything that I've not been having the greatest of days the last 2 days. I did have intentions of planning yesterday. I did have intentions of posting yesterday. And then I decided to do a Facebook Live first in one of my groups after I had cleaned my teeth for the first time to share my experience because it wasn't all that bad. And I was kind of just like bragging about how great it was and that I was impressed that it didn't go as badly as I expected because I was more afraid of taking my denture out than I was about the actual procedure. I'm still talking funny too. I apologize. I'm so swollen today. So swollen. My gums are rubbing really bad up here. Ugh, I have a sore spot. Really bad sore spot. Anyway, I planned on posting yesterday, and while this was like half an hour after I did my rinse, maybe an hour. So I had a really great suction on my teeth before I did the rinse and the cleaning. And then whenever I took the teeth out and put them back in, of course at first the adhere is not as good as it was before I took them out. But whenever I was talking, my palate was loosening in the back and it kept making me gag. So throughout the video, I kept having trouble, feeling nauseous. You know, I've thrown up in my life. It's scary. I hate it. I don't like that feeling. But usually whenever I get sick, I have warning signs. Like I'll get dizzy, I'll get, hot sweats, but I'll feel super cold. I'll get chills and then my ears will start ringing. It's really weird. It's just like a combination of things that happen, and then I eventually get sick. This time, I ended my live because I felt really nauseous, and I was like, you know guys, I just think I need to get off here. I've been talking too long. I need to take a break. I no sooner got off the live, I took a break, went over to my bed, and within, I would say 30 seconds, I was violently vomiting everywhere. It was so unexpected. I didn't even make it to the bathroom. I vomited all over my bedroom. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. And then me, of course I panicked because I hate throwing up in general. I've never been the type that I'm like that I throw up easily. I freaking freak out. I don't like it. It makes me panic. So I started panicking, of course, and then I'm panicking extra because I said, oh my gosh, I have all these open sores in my mouth and now I'm vomiting. It's going to get stuck up under my denture. I'm going to have to take it back out again. So between having to take my denture out back to back yesterday, it definitely caused some soreness and some instant swelling from taking it out so close together, which that was probably my fault. Maybe I shouldn't have been. So I was trying to be uppity up. I got on Facebook trying to be positive, like, guys, this isn't that bad. Like, I'm on day 3. Yes, I'm swollen, but I'm not that much in pain. I can handle it. Like, you can take your teeth out. I was so scared. It's not that bad. Like, I was trying to be so positive. I even knocked on wood, and then literally 10 minutes later, I vomited everywhere. It was horrible. So I spent the remainder of the evening last night super nauseous to the point that I couldn't even drink anything. So that's why I didn't come on here and give an update. However, we are officially, what time is it? Okay. So I had my extractions done at 11 a.m. on Friday. So it's about 75 hours after extractions. Technically day 4, I guess, but I would call this day 3 because I definitely have the day 3 feeling going on. I'm not sure if you count the day of E-Day or the day after to start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but today is 75 hours. I took my teeth out again this morning to do a cleaning. Things weren't too bad, you know. I did have more difficulty getting my teeth out today than I did yesterday. And again, that's due to increased swelling. I knew that from the bat. My dentures are fitting super snug because of the swelling. I was very tempted to go into Aspen today to have them adjust my denture because it is rubbing massively right underneath my nose. However, I know my nose is sore because I had a frenulectomy. So they snipped my frenulum. And I do have a healing bump there. So I have been having to put Benzodent in that area. And Benzodent is amazing. I've been lining my denture with that every time I put it back in my mouth. Like, obviously I feel the pain at first, But then after a few minutes, the Benzodent kicks in and it makes it feel so much better. I've not been able to use cushion grip yet, but I honestly cannot wait until I can use that, because these dentures are just hard against my healing gums, and it just feels really crappy. Honestly though, guys, I'm the 4th day in. I will say nighttime is not pleasant. I'm waking up in the middle of the night in pain. I did finally start taking some pain medication, but I've only been taking it in the middle of the night. And like I said, the doctor only prescribed me Tylenol with codeine. So they're 300 milligram or 30 milligram codeines, I believe. So that's not even a lot. I've been breaking that in half. That's what I've been doing. I've been taking half a Tylenol with codeine whenever I'm in extreme pain. I haven't even taken a full pain pill yet, just because, like I said, I don't have many. But I've noticed, like, every night that goes on, the next night's worse. But it's not as bad as I expected. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm coming on here looking like absolute, excuse me, I don't even know why I'm burping, because I didn't even drink anything. I'm coming on here looking like absolute garbage, and I did not think I would have the balls to come on here without having my hair on and stuff. But you know what? One thing I said whenever I started this video channel was that I promised that I was going to keep it real, and that I was going to keep it 100, and that's what I'm going to do. Today, I do not feel like getting ready. I do not feel like putting makeup on, and I do not feel like putting my hair on. So I'm not going to. This is me. I need to be accepting of who I am with or without my hair. Honestly, I feared getting these dentures because of the way that I perceive myself in the mirror without my hair. I've struggled for many years. I'm not trying to make this denture video into a video about my hair, but this has a lot to do with me, and maybe in the future I'll go more into detail about the issues with my hair or whatever. But I've never had long, beautiful, flowy hair like a woman should. So I've relied on hair extensions and weaves for my entire life, which it happens, you know, not everybody has beautiful hair. But I've struggled with my self-identity with my hair for many years, and it wasn't until I got my hidden crown hair extensions that I started to feel even a little bit of self-esteem, which I've mentioned this in my prior videos, that I was concerned about how I was going to feel looking in the mirror for the first time, especially without my hair in, because I don't like the way I look in the mirror. I'm learning to love myself again, but it's been a long road of acceptance, and I'm getting there one day at a time. So I feel great when I have my hair on, when I do my makeup. I don't even look like the same person. I admit that, and a lot of people say that's catfish, but isn't that the whole purpose of makeup? I don't care. I don't care. I'm married. I really don't give a shit what anybody thinks. My husband thinks I'm beautiful, and so do my children. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. But my whole point was, I figured I would just come on here and be real and keep my hair off, because honestly, today is a shitty day. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, you know, I feel great, because I don't feel great. Today's pretty crappy. I'm so swollen in here. I look like a donkey. My teeth, I can't even, like, I don't have much of a bite because, like, I don't have much of a separation between my teeth because I'm so swollen. My dentures are pushed down so far. I am still considering getting an adjustment. I just don't want to shave it down too soon, because I know the whole reason for my denture being up so far is to give me lip support. And I mentioned that in my other videos that I do not want my lip to disappear. So I think I'm going to try to hold on to it so long as it's not giving me the worst sore spots I've ever had in my life. I mean, it hurts. I've never had sore spots. What am I saying? It hurts. But I would say from here out to here is like where my denture's rubbing, which is not funny, but that's like where it cuts down and then it pulls back. I do have a little bit of a sore spot like right above where my incisions and injections, I can't even say the right word, extractions were in the back. I noticed that those gums are quite swollen whenever I took my teeth out, but those were where molars were, so I guess my gum would be expanded a little more in that area. I mean, like I said, I've been taking Tylenol and ibuprofen around the clock, which my stomach is feeling it. I've mentioned before that I really shouldn't take ibuprofen due to having stomach ulcer issues, and I am feeling it now. The first few days weren't so bad. I was feeling optimistic. Maybe this since I got the gel caps, they weren't bothering me as much. No, today I woke up with the worst stomach pain, and I honestly thought I was going to have to go to the ER for meds like I usually do. I took so many different stomach medications today, and finally they helped, knock on wood, but I am feeling a little bit better. I think the reason I got sick yesterday is because I wasn't really eating much. I know I'm supposed to be drinking meal replacement shakes and stuff, but they're literally making me sick to my stomach. I have been drinking broth, and I have been trying to eat little things here and there. My husband got me spaghetti from a local restaurant last night, and I did try to eat a little bit of it, but I was super nauseous for the remainder of the night, so it was kind of hard to eat the spaghetti. I didn't have an appetite. I did end up eating that spaghetti, though, a little bit ago, and it's nice actually feeling like I have food in my stomach, because I have been so hungry, and I feel that's why I've been so, like, weak and sick, because I haven't been eating. So I know I'm not feeling great taking all that ibuprofen and an antibiotic. It's really messing with my stomach. But I've been taking that every 5 to 6 hours, just trying to stay on top of it. Yesterday I did switch from ice to heat. Well, I've been doing both. I've been switching back and forth, but they say that ice promotes, ice helps with swelling and heat helps with healing. So I've been trying to alternate ice because I obviously still have some serious swelling going on, but they also say that heat helps reduce swelling. So, it feels great. Oh, I love the way the heat feels on my face. I hate being cold, and I hate putting ice on my face. This is not a good feeling. I hate it. It, like, gives me a sting. I think it's out of fear of the way that ice used to make my teeth hurt. So I just don't like putting ice on my face. That coldness in general, I hate it. It's not too bad, though. But, the heat has been amazing the last few days. I definitely recommend switching to heat. I've also been using the Orajel Mouth Sores, mouthwash, which has been great. It foams up nice in my mouth and makes it feel nice and clean. Cleans the sores a lot. I haven't been experiencing too much saliva like people say. A lot of people say like they slobber constantly. I mean, if I'm talking a lot, I'm definitely getting some slobber. But if I'm just like sitting here or just having like a normal conversation, I'm not noticing that I'm drooling or anything. I didn't have like excess like goopy saliva grossness like a lot of people did. I mean, don't get me wrong, the inside of the denture was pretty nasty. I'm not saying that, but it wasn't like horrible. Like, it wasn't full of blood or slime or anything. And I didn't take it out for 2 days. In between those 2 days, I was still doing saltwater rinses with the denture in my mouth, which I actually do that several times a day because I only like to take it out 1 to 2 times a day. Because of the swelling, I'm afraid I'm not going to get it back in right now. So I've been doing the Orajel mouth sores, and I've been doing saltwater rinses with my denture in a couple of times throughout the day just to clean my mouth out when I eat and stuff. I'm trying to think. As far as the pain goes, like, I can't say honestly that it's pain more than it is pressure. I can't say this for everybody because I know a lot of people don't get intermediate denture. Some people heal with their gums. But this healing with a denture, a lot of the feeling is pressure. Like, I can feel my swollen gums inside of the denture just pulsating. And it's such a weird feeling. Yesterday it kind of almost felt like a pinchy feeling. It's been changing day to day. Today it's just more like sore. Yesterday I felt a lot of pinchy feelings. Almost like razor blades, I guess you could say. It wasn't too bad though. Don't think that when I say razor blades I'm talking like excruciating pain, because I wasn't. Just more like little pinches like all over the place. And like I said, it's not like pain. It's not like I'm sitting here like, oh my god. Like, I really thought when I got this procedure done that by today I would be on my knees begging somebody to put me out of my misery. And it's not that bad. I miss eating. I miss feeling normal. I'm talking funny. My face is swollen. I look like shit. But I know whenever this is all said and done, it's going to be worth it. I did not expect this to be easy. I did not expect this to be over in a day. I knew that the first few weeks were going to be rough. And I especially knew that the first few days were going to be rough. So none of this is unexpected. None of this is not going according to plan. I'd honestly say things are going better for me than most people. Which is a great thing because I was really concerned about not seeing a dentist afterwards because Aston's being such jerks about seeing me. So I'm really excited that things are going well, and I hope that they continue to. I'm just trying to think. Just typical things, ice cream, pudding, jello. I had eggs. I did make some hot tea last night, and I bought some cookies before surgery that I forgot to eat. I did want to have some cookies before surgery. I found this in the cabinet last night, and I thought to myself, you know what, maybe if I dip them in my tea, they'll melt enough that, you know, I can bite them and then be soft. So I tried to bite the cookie at first, like after I first dipped it in the tea. It was still a little too hard, but I still tried, you know. It didn't hurt too much. I'm definitely experiencing the most pain in the front because that's where I had most of my extraction. I had 6 in the front, 2 on this side, 1 on this side. I feel like I'm able to chew on the sides, kind of, as long as I take it slow and the bites are small. My back sides aren't bothering me all that much. It's the front. But just after eating 2 cookies, my jaw felt really tired from all that chewing, so I didn't take it any further than that. I didn't want to push it too far and put myself in a lot of pain later on, which maybe that is why I woke up in so much pain overnight. Maybe I did too much yesterday. I don't know. But every day, I wouldn't say that every day is worse. Today I was definitely in pain when I woke up. The first few hours were rough until my medicine kicked in. I accidentally slept an hour over my med time, so when I woke up I was pretty swollen and throbby. But once my medicine got the chance to kick in and I got some ice and some heat on my face, I definitely felt a lot better. Right now, in comparison to 7 o'clock this morning, I feel a lot better. But it's usually from like right now until later tonight that the pain starts to increase. It's weird, like as I go into evening, I slowly notice it to start to get worse. Which is normal. So I'm not sure if tomorrow will be day 4 or day 5. Some people say days 3 through 5 are the worst, whilst others say that day 5 is when you start to feel better. I'm hoping tomorrow that day 5 is when I wake up and start feeling better. I don't know though, we'll see. I know this is different for everybody, and just gotta take it day by day and see how I'm feeling. There's no rushing this. I can't compare my journey to anyone else's because we're all different. I love that there are things that we are able to share though and have in common, because God knows I couldn't get through this situation without having others to talk to about it. I'll show you guys my smile. I do still look really silly. My gums are like pushed down and like in a little bit, and if I show you my gums, you can see they're very discolored from my incision sites underneath them. But I think once everything heals and my teeth set back into where they're supposed to be and my smile is set straight and the swelling is down, that things will look good. They are a little square for my liking. I don't like how straight across they are. I wish they were a little more rounded, but I plan to make those changes whenever I get my permanents. So and if you see my other videos, I had very prominent canines, aka my vampire teeth. Like I said, if you look at my other videos, you'll see how they were so out there. And look, here's my gum. You can see that's all that's all Benzodent right there, because these 2 front teeth are bothering me the most. No, I can't say that. My eye teeth are bothering me the most. This one and this one, right where my vampire teeth were, which I expected that because those puppies were sticking out. Prominent. I bet they had one hell of a root. I do still have my bottoms. But all in all, I think they look good. They're fitting pretty well. I can't complain. I mean, definitely feels like I have a hockey puck in my mouth, but it's fitting nice and snug, and it's not too thick. Like, I've seen some people with really thick plated dentures. Really glad that's not the case, because I'm even struggling with this one. Depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow, I may call Aspen and see about getting the front of this shaved down, even though they gave me trouble with it on Friday. But that's part of my dental care that I paid for, so if I need it shaved down, I need it shaved down. I just didn't want to do it too soon. I want to wait to see how I feel when the swelling starts to go down. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's reached out and sent love and positive vibes my way and healing prayers. I really appreciate everybody who's following along or who's new here. Like, y'all rock. I never expected to have so many wonderful people to talk to through this journey. I really thought like a couple months down the line maybe I'd have a few comments and stuff to come back to, but it's nice having all these people here right now during the journey to be able to talk to you in real time while this is actually going on in my life. It's really nice having something to look forward to whenever I come on here. I love each and every one of your comments, and I look forward to them every day. Keep them coming. I promise to try to keep up more with doing daily updates for now until I get a little further into the process. I know I missed yesterday, but yesterday was rough. But I promise I will try to come back tomorrow and give you another update and see how day 5 is going, as long as nothing changes between now and then. If you have any questions or anything you'd like me to talk about in the next video, please feel free to share. If not, I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.